everyone. Please make your way back to your seats. I hope you enjoyed your lunch break. And I would like to invite our next speaker. Her name is Alexia Harakin from the Tudor Piano College of Informatics. And she will be giving a speech about how simplicity shifts.
Hello everyone, I want to start by asking you a question. What is the simplest thing that we all do, indifferent to who we are or where we live? What is the one thing that unites us all? Breathing. We were all born with it, we all breathe, and it is the first thing done upon our arrival on Earth. But nowadays, even something as elementary as breathing seems complicated because of all the techniques meant to help us control our anxiety, control our emotions, or help us calm down. We tend to complicate our lives more than we have to, forgetting that as we develop as a species, what we once thought was complicated and unachievable even, becomes simple and rudimentary over time. The spark of humankind started with fire around 500,000 years ago, because just like a flame, we tend to expand, create, and forge a new future into the modern world. Who would have thought that an accidental discovery made by a prehistoric man rubbing two stones together could change our lives in such ways? Fire didn't just revolutionize our technology, transportation, or even the tools we use on a daily basis. It also changed our biology and simplified our lives. But how did we get here? Because there is a very big leap between fire and the intricate things it had given us access to. It made us fire has fire has acquired a particular importance into our evolution because it has made us the ultimate predator. It has given us it brought us to the top of the food chain. It made us the apex predator, a thing which we wouldn't have been able to be by ourselves. It gave us a chance at the future, at a life where we wouldn't have to worry about our survival. What was once considered a revolutionary invention is now just a basic element that we all use on a daily basis, not knowing that without it, we wouldn't be the community we are today. People used to gather around the fire to stay warm, to eat, and to protect themselves from nearby animals. Today we have the same habits as our ancestors because we come together around the campfire to socialize, laugh, tell stories, and even roast marshmallows, thus emphasizing the fact that nothing has really changed over time, has it? But why am I talking about something as elementary as fire? If we were to travel back to the prehistoric times, we will see that everything we are familiar with today is just the improved version of the primitive tools our ancestors discovered. Therefore, in order to understand the complexity of our evolution, we have to analyze every social concept, both past and present, that shaped our cognitive abilities, our current habits and behaviors, and led to the complex society we live in today. Nowadays, emphasis is placed on developing critical thinking and an analytical approach. We should separate what is essential from unnecessary details meant to confuse us, because the sheer volume of new information makes things seem much more elaborate than they really are. We must find a balance between embracing complexity of a situation and recognizing its fundamental simplicity that makes it easier to understand it. My mother studies the human mind and brain, focusing on how we were able to adapt to different environments and how our etiquette has changed over the century. So thanks to her, I became more curious about the process that shaped humanity, advanced our capabilities, and led to the remarkable achievement that modified our lives for the better. She told me that as we gain more experience and knowledge, our brains adjust and the way we perceive things changes. Our point of view has a major impact on the way we think, act, and acknowledge the world around us, because it shapes our reality and guides our thoughts. It helps us adapt to every lifestyle, develop perseverance, and it even makes us seek new experiences. I think the way we choose to see things can transform our lives because where some people see an obstacle, others may see an opportunity. Who would have thought that every great invention that led us to who we are today was once just a simple idea in the mind of someone that knew how to develop and create something so remarkable out of it? For instance, the invention of the internet is one of the most considerable examples that shows us just how powerful an idea can be. At the time, many people did not believe a global network of interconnected computers could be possible, but a group of dedicated scientists managed to create something that transformed the way we live, communicate, and work, and it changed our whole reality. At first, it was considered an unusual and innovative creation, but over time it became the most used thing in the whole world, and now we can imagine living a day without it. Fire, internet, even AI technology are all new things that shaped our perspective on life. We are often told that new things are scary, they are complicated, so over time we built a resistance to what is unfamiliar. But if it were not for these experiments that led to great inventions, we would not be the community we are today, and our entire existence would be different, because after all, every complex thing is based on a simple idea.